Hello, my friends. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, today looks like a interesting day. I'm actually scanning through the charts right now and see what's the market doing. Yeah, so today pre-market it actually gapped down a little, but then it seems like it's actually holding up quite well. Yeah, we are. Yep, this area, this 592.5 area seems like it's actually holding quite well. Hopefully we get more upside. But of course, I also scanned through a few instruments like Palantir, which I'm actually quite interested in. But then the breakout occurs during pre-market sessions. Yep, it's not only if this breakout happen during our regular trading hours, this is something that I will take. Yeah, but as of right now, I'm considering whether should I add some positions into Palantir. Yep. What else? Okay, I think I will scan through from the top to the bottom. Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. So from let's see, HSI is actually doing very well. Amazing. Maybe there should be some opportunity to buy some China stocks today. Let's see. Okay, poo-poos. Nvidia definitely I'm looking for more upside. But of course, pre-market we have a little bit of gap down, right? Yeah, that's the thing. If you drop down to maybe like the 15 minutes time frame, Nvidia does look like we are actually in a consolidation, a sideways consolidation. So if later on when market open, right, if there's strength, we might start to see Nvidia going up again. Yeah, this is my thoughts for a lot of like US stocks. Yeah, but I'm also looking at a few positions, Palantir, AMD, and later on I will scroll through one by one. Yep, and after that from there, we should be able to find some opportunities to do like some day trading today. Likely should be able to find some. Yep. GD is actually quite wasted. Yesterday I moved my stop loss to break even and then it triggers me. After that it went up. I booked some partial profits around like this area. I booked I think 30 to 50% off. Then the remaining I let it run. So it came all the way down. My entry is somewhere here. So I shift up a bit higher to here. It's not totally break even, but then with a very slight profit for the last like 50% of my positions. Yeah, it's a little bit wasted, especially when today HSI is finally breaking out of this black color zone. Yeah, it looks like HSI is going to fire off and break this previous high over here. Yep, no worries, poo-poos. Okay, so we continue. Let's see. Let's see IWM. How's IWM? Oh, IWM is fantastic. The small and mid cap stocks, they are looking super awesome. I have a position in, what did I buy? Let me see. I remember I have a small and mid cap stocks. What did I buy? Oh, Sophie. I bought Sophie. Yes, I bought Sophie. Yep, thank you for the hearts. Yeah, I bought Sophie. So if IWM can break out from here, likely I think my Sophie will fly off as well. Yes, correct. Yong Ho Lim. Palantir did drop a little bit during pre-market sessions. And right now it's actually breaking out, which is not a good thing. Because I would actually prefer Palantir to have a breakout during market session. That's the thing. Now I have second thoughts whether I want to add into the position or not. Let's check the volume. Yep, you see no volume at all. Even right now we are breaking out, there's no volume. So tough choice. Because if I were to buy here, where should I place my stop loss? That's the thing. If I place it over here, I think a $5 stop loss is quite huge personally for me. Even if I place somewhere in the middle, this seems like pretty risky. So I will wait a little until market open. Then I will make a decision whether I want to add into my Palantir or not. Yeah, I currently still have roughly about 50% of it. Yeah, I booked 50% of profit. I think is somewhere here, this area. Yeah. So I have the other 50%, and this is something like adding on. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't add, then this might fire off. Okay, morning boys. What are we buying before the casino opens? Okay, Sush. Currently I'm looking at Palantir and EMD. So Palantir is one of it. It's actually breaking out already at pre-market session. And then EMD, we might need to wait a little bit until market open. We might get an opportunity. EMD is beautiful. Is there by chance we'll go down Palantir? Okay, Palantir is a super strong stocks. As of this current, like these recent months, it's, I think for the past, since last year or something, mid of last year, it has been super strong. Yeah, and it has been like even during those headlines, news where it actually plunged the market, right? Palantir actually hold up pretty well. So I'm not too sure whether it will come back again into this like turquoise zone, a bit lower around this area before we get a upside. We might actually break out from here, this current price, this Palantir, and might fire off already. Yep, this is my thought on Palantir. Okay, let's see. SMH, basically the same thing, looking exactly like NVIDIA. ARKK, not much of a movement. How about Nifty? Nifty is actually pulling back a little. Nothing much here. STI, do you all trade Singapore stocks? Okay, Sush. My analysis is always from minimally I will start from the daily time frame. I try to look at least for the past maybe 2-3 years of data. If not, I will just start with the weekly time frame. After I slowly drop all the way down to 4 hours, 1 hours. And of course, when I do entry, usually it's about my entry usually is in 1 hour time frame or 50 minutes or 5 minutes. It depends. Yeah, today I think you can look for day trades. The market is actually looking really good. I'm just waiting for it to open. Then after that, from there, we shall see whether there's any strength coming in or not. Because at this current market condition, I still feel that it's still pretty overbought. As you can see, okay, last week, SPY actually gap up. So we gap up. After that, we ended where? We ended somewhere here though. So from this area, SPY actually went all the way up until here. Yeah, somewhere around this area. So it's a pretty strong move for last week. So including the gap up itself, SPY moved roughly about almost 4.9%, I think. Yeah, 4.9% within 1 week is actually quite a lot. So this week, it doesn't seem like there's much strength. It's from the closing until today, the most is only up like let's see where they close. It closed here. Okay, this candle. Yep, so right now until today, SPY only up 0.3%, more or less around there. If you take it all the way to the high, it's roughly about 0.74%. Yeah, it's not a lot. So you can more or less tell that no, the momentum is not there already. Yeah, even for all my swing trades or that, I'm just looking to book profit. Anything of a usual size, like my usual size, I will be a bit more conservative for now. Yeah, I might reduce my risk from 0.5% to about maybe 0.3%. If I were to take 1%, maybe I reduce it to about 0.5%, at least for the time being. Scanning through all the instruments that I usually trade and see is there like any opportunities. Oh, is Bitcoin moving? MSTR seems like there's a small spike up. Okay, let's take a look at VIX. Okay, for VIX, I think VIX might be coming down to around this like $15 area. Once we reach $15, I think market likely will have a rebound or at least a small pullback or some sort of correction before we head up again. Then Tesla, okay, Tesla, I booked my profit already. Seems like it's a little bit wasted. Yeah, I booked it yesterday during the pre-market session, so it's somewhere around here. Yeah, because I have two positions in Tesla and I don't want to give back the profit, so I rather book off everything. Yeah, it actually for Tesla it did tag this zone over here a little bit. It tagged and then right now it's actually going off already. Yeah, so for Tesla, if you want to know my entries so that you can see my TikTok profile, the entries and everything, stop loss, take profit is everything is over there. Yeah, I was also a bit greedy, I guess. I set take profit at 350, so by right I should have gotten out somewhere around here, but I increased my take profit to 380. So it was doing one of the live stream and then one guy actually asked about Tesla and I noticed it was very very close to my TP already and I decided to extend it. Okay guys, thank you so much for the follows and thank you so much for sharing the live stream. So right now my goal for this live stream is to get 1000 followers. There's a very good reason why, because I actually need the stream key from TikTok so that I can stream directly from OBS rather than using the TikTok live studio, which is taking up a lot of resources from my computer and is making it quite laggy. I have a powerful computer, powerful CPU, powerful GPU, but then it still couldn't handle TikTok live studio well. Hi Mushi, sup bro? How have you been? You are the guy who trade gold, right? Is it gold? Are you doing well? I hope you are making some good money from gold. Okay, for Intel personally, I have long-term investment and a trading position, and it doesn't look too good as of right now. Yeah, both of my entries I think is this area because I saw this triangular pattern. So if you were to use alert wave, this is your impulse going up, this coming down is your A wave, this coming up is your B wave, this is your C wave, this going up is your D, and this coming down is your E wave. So using a very simple rule for a triangular pattern, the end of E wave, right, it cannot break the start of C wave. That's why I entered here and placed a stop loss just under the start of C wave. Yeah, easy, and then it started firing off. But right now it's just hanging around this area for a while, and I'm not too sure whether it will go up or not. So maybe I will give it a few more days. If this is not going, I might take off my long-term investment in Intel and also my trading position. Moshi, okay, what happened to you? Why is it not good? Gold, how is gold? Gold looks like, yeah, are you the one who asked me gold that day? So I told you, around this like zone area, you can look for some upside. Yep, then the upside can be traded all the way to around this like trendline resistance. From there, you can decide whether you want to book off all your profits or not. Switch, you still holding on to Amazon? Yes, yesterday Amazon. Yes, bro. Yes, I'm still holding on to Amazon. I actually love it. I love Amazon right now. It's giving me a higher confidence that Amazon can start going up. But the main issue is the overall market. QQQ, like Nasdaq 100, SPY or even VOO, it looks pretty overbought to me. So that's the issue. although Amazon looks like there's a huge potential of going up, but if the overall market is actually pulling back, I'm not too sure whether Amazon will go or not. Especially if you look at SPY, you all know, right? SPY, the Magnificent Seven, they consist like 30% of the whole of S&P 500. So if S&P drop more or less, I think all the mega techs or the Magnificent Seven will go down together as well. Yeah, at least I'm not saying like it will crash all the way down, but of course I'm looking for maybe pullbacks or that, so the overall market is all actually pulling back together. Yeah, that's the thing about the positions that entered like yesterday is Monday, right? Let me see. Is it Monday? Yes, so from yesterday, the positions that I've entered, I would consider them a little bit higher risk than than usual. Yeah, yesterday I also entered Meta, which I also feel a bit risky, but I'm loving how it's actually developing, and possible from here we can definitely fire off. Market even though it looks overbought or that, it doesn't have to have a deep retracement. It just have to, sometimes they just keep climbing up like slowly over time. It's still possible. Google is also looking fantastic. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for following me. Yeah, Google's is looking super. Yes, this I'm still holding on to my Google, not letting it go as of this current moment, although the profit is not a lot, but it's a nice position. Microsoft is one of the strongest Magnificent Seven. Yeah, the strongest among them. Okay, what I mean is that it looks something like Microsoft, SPY or S&P. It can just keep doing this, like go up, go down, 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 go up, go down. It can keep continuing doing this. While if you look at RSI, which is right here, if you can look at my mouse right here, you can see that RSI, it gives us a lot of divergence. And even when RSI went into the overbought area, right now it's actually coming back to the 50, which is equilibrium. From here, definitely it can start to fire off again. If not, sometimes it just goes into the oversold and then it starts another rally going up. So Microsoft, right, SPY might be doing something like Microsoft if the market overall is really very strong. Yeah, it can keep doing this up, down, and then suddenly one day it will just go sideways a little bit and then you will start another rally once maybe RSI goes into the equilibrium level or even the oversold zone. Yeah, it doesn't have to give us like the pullbacks, which is a little bit deeper. It doesn't have to do that. Let me delete all these drawings. Is the market open? Oh, the market is open already. So how is it? Okay, it's coming down a little, but not too much. Okay, let me do a quick scan. Okay, AMD is definitely coming down a little. Yeah, so guys, right now I'm actually doing a quick scan to scan through all the instruments that I normally trade, because I have a specific like price action or technical analysis that I always look for. That's why I scan through pretty fast. One glance I can know whether there's any opportunity or not. Okay, you see, that's the thing. Palantir, look at this. Because we broke out during pre-market section, and usually it's not a very good sign, so we can shift this trend line, reset the alarm, and wait for it to trigger again. Yeah, Palantir, definitely there's a chance for it to come into this zone before we get the upside. If not, of course, you also can rally from here. Yeah, nobody will knows. So most importantly is to actually manage your risk accordingly. Okay, crowd is okay. Crowd, although I have a trend line over here, but then the breakout of crowd, right, is actually breaking out of a structure instead of like a bull flag, that kind. So this kind, your stop loss can be a bit large unless you wait for a consolidation in this area before you get more upside. What else? Okay, guys, thank you for the follow, thank you for the likes and everything. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I will be doing this live streaming every day from about 9:15, maybe for an hour to two. But recently I have spent too much time on live streaming. By right, I should do like 1 or 2 hours. I have extended it all the way to about 3 hours. Yesterday I think was 3 hours 30 minutes. Are you all looking at any instruments? Anything to recommend me for maybe day trading or something? Yeah, the market seems like it's coming down a little. Today everything is still in the red. Okay, CRM is looking fantastic. This is something that you can add to your watch list. CRM, definitely extend your trend line a little bit if you are using TradingView, because if you don't, once price is out of the trend line and it comes up outside of your trend line, right, it will not trigger. You will not receive the alarm. Yep, so Salesforce or CRM can keep a lookout for a potential upside trade. Let me see on the weekly how is it. Okay, CRM, definitely nothing to worry about. This is a trending stock. Yep, I'm loving it. Yep, this is something that is good for trading. Just set the alarm on the trend line and then wait for opportunity to come. Okay, what else? No. Okay. Healthcare stocks, how are they doing? Okay, BNTX, simply garbage for the time being. Yeah, BNTX, I have been trying to trade it a few times, but it just doesn't work out for me. Healthcare stocks is always something that I'm not too sure. Maybe I don't have the patience or something. It just doesn't work out. I find that sometimes it moves quite slow. Hello everyone. Affirm no opportunity. Upstart also no opportunity. CCL nothing. Need to wait for some sort of pullback first. LMND. Okay, LMND. This looks like pretty nice. We are breaking out of structure, and right now it seems like it's doing okay, so the structure is actually this. You can see this purple trend line, right? Yeah, this is actually the whole structure. And right now we are doing something like a bull flag over here, which is similar to, if you look at the left hand side of my screen, something like this, a bull flag. So from here you might get the upside. Yeah, LMND Lemonade, definitely something you can put on your watch list. It's been consolidating for a long time right now, since the end of November 24 until right now, so about 6 months. Okay, Ricky, do I trade options? Yes, I trade options, but I don't do those 2 legs options, I do simply buying of call and put options on it. That's all. It's simple as that. How? What do you mean by how? How to trade options, or how's my strategy, or what? What do you mean? Okay, let me take a look at my Sophie. Okay, Sophie, I set the alarm already. I will set one more. Maybe just right at about $13.40. Yeah, if Sophie trigger me that area, maybe I will decide whether I want to book profit or not. How to trade? Hey bro, you okay, options is not as simple as buying and selling of shares. For this, you want to look at YouTube video for a start, because there are a few components that you have to understand, especially like the expiry date, the implied volatility, all that you have to understand. Yep, as you all can see, AMD is actually coming down, so just wait. You don't have to trade every single day, but of course, if there's sometimes it's all about waiting. It's all waiting games. Yep. AMD, I have positions and I love it. But I'm actually looking to add into AMD as well. How about NVIDIA? NVIDIA is also coming down a little, but I think likely nothing to be afraid of. Since right now we are about 13 minutes into the market open, just okay, let me see whether is there any other zone, or let me refine this like resistance or support area. Okay, for SPY, right, you can look at roughly about 590. 590 can be a good resistance area, a good support area. So about 590 is somewhere around here. Not too far away. Maybe we might retrace here. Then after we start to go up again. But of course, most the best case scenario is that this 592 support actually holds. Then from here we'll get more upside. Okay, let me take a look at Palantir. Yeah, see, bro, just now someone asked about Palantir, right? Luckily we didn't buy during pre-market sessions. Yep, you see, it's coming down a little. So what to do? Just wait. Wait for the confirmation. Yeah, don't FOMO, okay? FOMO will very soon turn into regrets. Hello, don't tell your mom. Nice to see you again. Yeah, Amazon, I have entered yesterday. I'm still waiting to see whether we will go up or not. But so far, it's actually looking like it's holding up quite well. Yes, hello, bro. What's today big news? Today got big news, man? Is there any big news? Okay, we can do a search. So far, I don't think I saw anything though. What happened to the stock market today? Any big news? Yes, sideways for Amazon, definitely. As I have been talking about this since like last week, the market is actually quite overbought, and the momentum seems like it's actually dying out already. Yeah, that's why a slower moving market doesn't mean that it will pull back. Maybe it will just climb up very slowly. Okay, guys, let me see whether is there any major news. It doesn't look like there's any major news today though. Okay, let me look at my broker, because my brokers usually they give like very timely updates. Yeah, so far, yeah, third week of the month is usually quite slow. There's no major news or something like that. Pre-market, nope. Is there anything that's concerning to us? So far, I don't see any. I have been scrolling for a while. The news are already like 10 hours ago. Yep, definitely nothing big today. Okay. Ricky Neo, SMCI. Okay, you trade SMCI, huh? Where's my SMCI? Okay, let me just search SMCI. Okay, SMCI is actually pulling back. I think for the past few weeks, it's actually doing quite well. Yeah, SMCI is a stock that you can definitely look at. Yeah, so far the financial risks about them is already died out. Yeah, from here we might get more upside, but of course this upside I don't know whether it will break the all-time high over here, but at least minimally I think breaking this high shouldn't be an issue. Yep, because over here it looks like a classic complex corrective structure. So this might be a W wave X, this is your Y, this is your X, and right now it should be a Z wave. Then after from there, I'm not too sure how the market will react. Possibly that we might get a retracement before get more upside again. If not, SMCI might have more downside. Yep, these are a few options that you can actually look out for. Yeah, so this is something more complex. This is called a complex corrective structure. Okay, look like most of the stocks are... It looks soaring for most stocks. No, don't tell your mom. I think today the market looks like there's not much of a momentum, right? Let me look at SPY. Is there anything that I have to look out for? Yeah, you see SPY is actually coming down. It's actually at this like 592 support area. Big news is modest rating. Oh, Moody's ratings. Yes, okay. Moody's rating, I did some research, and why the impact is not that huge, right? Mainly is because I think 2023 Fitch actually lowered the US credit rating from a AAA to a AA. So right now, even for Moody's, they downgrade the ratings, right? It's something like they are trying to align with their peers rather than something surprising, I guess. Yeah, I read about that. Then this is what they said. Do you use Fibonacci? Yes, I use Fibonacci, but normally you don't see me like putting on the charts is because I use the eyeball power. As you can see my toolbar over here, yep, I do have a Fibonacci. Yeah. So just by eyeball, you can more or less tell you retrace 50% to the 618 or to the 786. Yeah. Do I trade crypto? Yes. Once in a while, if there's a good opportunity, I will trade Bitcoin. Only Bitcoin. The rest I don't actually look at. Okay, market is down a little today. Currently, my account is down roughly about 0.9%. Yep. Let's take a look at QQQ. Okay, UNH again. Everyone loves UNH. Everyone is picking the bottom. I think the recent bottom is looking very good for everyone to pick it. And it seems like almost all of you that buy UNH, you guys pick all the bottoms. Good for you. Okay. Okay, UNH. Okay, from here you can see, right, I do use Fibonacci, but a lot of times I use eyeball only. Yeah. So for UNH, if you bought like maybe here, or here, you can try to target the 382 area for the fib retracement. So price is about 385. Yeah. So the fib retracement to target is 0.382, and then the price is $385. Around there, you can try to book off some profits or even some partial profits to secure a little first. Then from there, you see what it does. Because UNH definitely, I feel it can come to this area, maybe give us some pullback. Then after it hit up even higher, I think by then the fraud news or the antitrust news should be over by then. What is this called? Like this type of trading? Okay, user, what do you mean by this? This is more of a technical analysis if you are looking at, the overall. But if you dive into specifics, I'm using Elliott Wave, Smart Money, price action, technical indicators, and some other things. Yeah, like you can see, I have like RSI, MACD, ATR, the EMAs and everything. Yeah, I do a combination of a lot of things. So even looking at candlestick patterns, just a simple few candlestick patterns. Of course, I don't look like, sometimes you go to, okay, I show you one example. Let's say if you just type Google candlestick patterns, and then you go to the image, right? Sometimes they will give you something like this. Okay, let me just open up this for you. You see, candlestick formation, how to spot the pattern like a pro. To be honest, you don't have to use every single pattern, because the one over here maybe are those like widely recognized and people are actually using it. But for me, I have just used a few only. Most of it over here, I don't think I use though. Yeah, I use like, inverted hammer, doji engulfing candle, like those, the simple ones only. Nothing like crazy like this. How you trade options, call options, how I trade bro, can you actually open up your broker, and then if you just choose any instrument, there should be a part for you to select options. So when you go in, right, you see a lot of dates, usually is on the left hand side, and that date itself, right, is the expiry of the option. So when you buy options, it's like you're buying a premium or an insurance for you can call it a premium. You're applying a premium to see whether price will go up or go down. Call options, you are looking for price to go up. Put options, you are looking for price to go down. Yep. And this premium has an expiry date. So somehow it's like you are buying a coupon, you know. Yep. Then after that, once it expires already, if the stock price didn't actually move a lot, right? Of course, you will lose the whole premium. Let's say if the premium is $500, you lose the whole $500. But of course, if, okay, there's strengths coming into the market already, huh? Okay, of course, if, let's say if the stock price went up by a lot, of course, your call options will also go up by a lot. But you need to understand that options, there's this thing called time decay. So as this goes by, right, your option premium will become worth less and less and less. So until nearing to expiry, it will eat away a lot of your premium, and then from there you can see that the stock price might skyrocket, but then your premiums doesn't make any money. So all these you have to learn. Yeah, options is not simple like just buying like long or shorts any stocks. There are few factors you have to consider, especially the time decay and the implied volatility. Is Momo better than Tiger? I'm not too sure whether is Momo better than Tiger, but I personally, if you ask me, I think I prefer Momo. I like the interface of Momo. I think it's modernized rather than interactive broker. If you have used interactive broker, it looks like a year 2000 computer though, rather than 2025 computer. Okay, Raymond, is Tesla too late to enter right now? I definitely feels like, okay, Raymond is actually inside my group. Tesla is actually looking, it looks like it's going to pull back, Raymond. Try to be a bit more defensive and cautious of this market condition rather than being aggressive as of this current moment. Yep. It definitely can go up, but I'm not too sure whether taking the trade here is worth the risk or not. Because Raymond, you see, if you take here where you want to place your stop loss, that's the issue. If you place under here, okay, your stop loss is like how much? The current price is about 345. The stop loss under here is about 331. You're risking about $15 or so. $15 for Tesla is okay, not too much. But I would definitely prefer, you know, we have a smaller pullback around this area before I start to enter again. Yeah, the main concern for me is not because of those individual stocks. I know all of them, they are looking very good, but it's because of SPY. You know, S&P 500, it looks too overheated and overbought as of this current moment. Yes, if not, my day trade might become a long-term investment, correct? Yes, you look at my video. Okay, don't hold your day trades. Jin, yes, I do trade options. Sometimes I trade, but I don't do it very, very often. Usually I use it as I will buy like protective puts. If not, like there are fraud news or antitrust news, some dishonesty or financial risk, all that, right? I will use options to try to, you know, pick the bottom or catch a falling knife. Something like UNH, you know, UNH recently there's like some, I think it's antitrust news, so it actually plunged all the way down, right? I don't know the fundamentals of UNH, but I know that it actually plunged all the way down, and I don't want to, you know, this antitrust news might last for some time, something to like maybe SMCI where it lasts I think about 4 months or 6 months, somewhere around there, and it keep plunging and plunging and plunging. So that's when I become a bit more conservative. I will use options to buy maybe when it stops tanking. Because one of the live stream, I think last week or something, there were a lot of people, they bought over here though. I wanted to buy as well, but at that point of time, I ran out of margin. I hold too much position, so yep, I didn't buy. Yeah, if not, I will pick the bottom with one of the viewers over here. I will definitely use options. Do you look at grids for options and implied volatility for options? I feel that options is more profitable if you know your stuff. Definitely. I think options is good unless you know how to do the, you know, the 2 legs options. You can definitely buy them during a sideways market, and you can still make money from there. And unless you are like me, I just purely buy call or put options. I need the market to trend. If the market doesn't trend, I don't make money. Yep, options. I heard of traders who fully trade options, and their profit is actually uh, quite large, but I'm not too sure whether how much like this the overall growth on the account, because options, you know, right, easily you can have 100, 200%, 300% ROI. But if you buy stocks, you don't see that lah. Even if you wait for one whole year, you don't see 100%. That's the thing. Options trader, they like to show their options ROI, which can be a bit can be a bit like I think is fake or something. I'm not too sure. Maybe you know someone who really trade options and then they seriously grow their account a lot. So far, my group of friends or people that I know, they trade options like once in a while. We'll do some hedging or buying just protective puts. Okay, market seems like it's not moving a lot, huh? Our positions from yesterday is still around the same area. Okay, don't tell your mom. Options can, but need to pay school fee first. Yes, possible. Yeah, for me, I have not dived into it too much. I just use the very basic thing, because my trading style is that I want to, trade in a more relaxed manner, and then not giving myself too much stress. As long as every month, every year, I try to double my account if possible. That's my end goal. Double shredders, yes, correct. Jin, I think you know how to use those two legs options. Yeah, I'm not good with that. I can't advise you from there. But if you ask me the directions or that, okay, that one I can help you with it. Okay, Nvidia is also pulling back. So far today's currently 30 minutes in already, and market looks like it's going to be a slightly red day. My account is down roughly about 0.8% as of right now. And you need to learn how to roll over when needed. What do you mean by roll over? Don't tell your mom. You can explain this a little for me. Is it the one that occurs, the one called triple witching? Is it triple witching, or those like monthly rollover? Backward ratio adjustment. Ah, okay. Understood what you mean. Wheel strategy. Why, you're another level, huh? Even better than me. Okay, EMD still basically the same thing. I just extend my trend line a bit. So in the event if we get a breakout, I might add into EMD. You consider doing this full time, doing systematic trading in quants firm. Jin, you are trading in a quants firm? Okay, I always get this question. Do I do full time? I don't know how to answer you though. If 1 hour a day, trading 1 hour a day, and is profitable, does that consider a full-time trader? Or I have to sit here from market open until market close? Then I'll consider a full-time trader. Nice. Is quant trading profitable? Because if you are trading with a trading firm, I think you are different from like retail traders like me or the people who are around here. Yeah, recently, this I think 2 years or something, quant trading has become really popular. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether is it accessible to retail traders like us, or do we have to pay a certain fees to get access to some things? Yeah, you can enlighten us on this part. I think the viewers over here are all curious about quants trading. We retail traders doesn't have this type of access. Okay, Meta, I entered yesterday, also the same thing. Oh my god, the market is not moving a lot, huh? We built our own model and edge, okay? So far, your trading firm, is it really like super profitable and the win rates are like over 90%? Because I read about quants trading and they always says that the win rate is more than 90%. Apple can buy. Yes, I have Apple position already. Definitely you can buy. Apple is looking fantastic, brother. Fantastic. I love Apple, but okay, one thing to take note, huh? You know, for this past like maybe 1 month or so, Apple didn't really move a lot though. It has been like in this range since 14th of April. All the Magnificent Seven, they have all like, you know, at least a substantial growth from their low, but then Apple is the only one that doesn't move a lot. Yeah, of course you can see Apple. I have this like trend line over here. I'm also waiting for a breakout. This one I couldn't find a sniper entry for you, but of course if you want to be aggressive, right, you can actually take the breakout trade at this area instead. So once you break out, you have to be maybe fast and a bit more aggressive. You can take somewhere around here. Once Apple reach about this trendline resistance from here, it's good that even if you place your stop loss somewhere here, yes, just move to break even as of for now to see whether you get another breakout or not. I wouldn't say it's that high. We look at different metrics like max drawdown, Sortino ratio, Sharpie. Okay. Interesting. Thanks for the thing. Okay, I want to screenshot your comment. Can I screenshot your comment? Okay, let me screenshot the comment. Later on, I will go and take a look at it. Yeah, but then it's not accessible to retail traders, is it? If you sell call at 120 and hold some stocks at 130, but doesn't want it to sold off, roll to future expiry date in hope the stock crash down, then you earn a premium rather than you burn your premium. If you sell call at 120, okay, you sell call at 120 and you hold some stocks at 130 but doesn't want to let it sold off, roll to future expiry date in hope the stock crash down, then you earn a premium rather than you burn your premium. Okay, earning of premium, is it worth the risk? Do you normally get minimally at least 1:1 or you get minimally like 1:2? Yeah, because I know that if you sell call options to earn premium, the risk reward is not high, right? Okay, Jean. Understood. Yep, thank you so much for writing all this. I learned something new today. Yep, sell call when expire, you need to force sell your stocks at the call price. Okay, I will go and read a bit more on the selling, shorting of call or put options. Yeah, for now, my knowledge on the shorting part is not great. Premium risk ratio about 1:1 or 1:1.5. Yeah, yes, that's the thing about the risk reward. But because personally for me, whatever I do, no matter is day trading or swing trading, I'm actually targeting at least minimum 1:3 before I will be interested in pulling the trigger. That was the reason why initially I think after I learned about, the shorting of options, I noticed that the risk reward is not very high. That's why I stopped from there, and it has been many years. So right now, I can't really recall about it anymore. Unless they grab up you GG. Yes. Okay, Meta, looking fantastic. It looks like we got a breakout yesterday. Right now, it's doing something like a bull flag. So this might start going. Just hope the overall market don't crash. I don't mean crash, okay? I don't mean like, you know, let me show you this part. Every time I say crash, some people think that I'm saying that the market will like, you know, fly all the way down, breaking the April low around here. Of course, I'm not looking at that. I'm just, my crash is something like, you know, a rapid sell off. Then after that, at some maybe support area, then it starts to consolidate a bit before we get more upside. Jin, I'm also live streaming to YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, but I focus more on TikTok because there are more viewers here. Yeah, the screen is a bit small because my monitor is I think 32 or 34 inch. That's why I try to zoom, like, you know, zoom in as much as possible so that you can see a bit clearer. Yeah, I have already turned on everything to the highest settings that TikTok, YouTube, all that they can handle. Jin, so if you trade for a quants trading firm, can you actually trade for yourself as well? Or you need to, you know, use your family member's account, then after you use their account to trade or something like that? Today I noticed one guy didn't turn up. His name is Beach Boy. I can because I don't have insider news. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. Then, is there any way that you can, you know, take their whole system and plot it into your own computer, and then you use quant trading at home? Yeah, recently I have seen a lot of like influencers, they are all talking about quants trading, and I don't think they are like those institutional trader. They're more like retail traders like me. Yeah, but I have no idea how they actually do that. And they are more like, I feel like they're more of a scalper. What do you think of SYTA? SYTA. Familiar. Someone asked me this before, right? I remember was the first ticker. Is it this? What do you think of SYTA? Bro, is this a meme stock or something? SYTA, is it a meme stock? Because over here I do see that it looks like a telecommunication services stock, and this type of stock I'm not very good with it. Yeah, although it looks like it's trending up, if you're in profit, definitely try to shift your stop loss a bit higher. If you're scared of like giving back a lot of profits, you can shift it just under, you know, this red color candle wick. Let me zoom in for you. If not, if you want to like give it more room to go up, definitely can shift under here. Quants trading. Quants. No, not cons. Don't help. It's not cons trading. It's quants. Quants. My English is not very good. Okay, so I hope you know. Quants. QUANT. QUANTS. Quants trading. Wow. The message. Okay. Let me see the top. Where's the message right now? No way. FT trading needs complex system and connection. Yes, I definitely agree with you, Jin. Yeah, that's the thing. Even a lot of influencers, they says that they are quant trader. I'm thinking like, does your home has like a server that costs maybe $500,000 to $1 million to host all this? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Benefit of doubt. Let's say they are all doing well. Yeah, I just do my thing. They do their thing. It's more than good enough. Yes, this I think is meme. Yes, bro, this one does. I don't think it's a meme stock, but you have to search the history a bit because telecom communication services stocks, they don't usually. I know they don't perform so well, but there's a sudden, you can see the market has been going down, and after it was suddenly there's like this huge spike up. It looks like GME, GameStop. Yeah, it looks something like maybe the Reddit traders, they are all trying to hype up this stock or something. Yeah, you have to find out more about this. But for me, definitely, I'm not touching. Yes, quants trading. Don't tell your mom. Okay, I think I missed some comment again. Okay, Jin, thank you for the follow. Step bro, hey bro, what's your play today or looking at? Okay, bro, I'm actually looking at AMD. AMD, I'm just waiting for the breakout. Right now, it's giving more and more confidence. The reason is because AMD just broken the previous low over here, which actually fulfills my criteria for the corrective move. So right now, if we do get a breakout, I might start to add into AMD. Then another one is Palantir as well. Palantir, we have a nice setup. Okay, Palantir, luckily, pre-market I didn't enter. Yeah, because it initially, let me try to shift the trend line and show you. Initially, pre-market session, the trend line looks something like this first. Yeah, so we have a breakout, but there's no confirmation. Although we do have a breakout at pre-market, I didn't enter or do anything. And when market opened, I decided to, redo my trend line again. So I connect to the top over here. And right now, I'm actually waiting for Palantir to enter this turquoise zone. From here, we might get more upside. A lot of influencers use AI agent to do that. Don't think it's quants trading. Yeah, possible. I have no idea what are all those about. Yeah, for me, I'm actually very happy with my profits already. I'm super satisfied. So year by year, it's definitely, the figures is getting larger and larger. Yeah, I just keep it simple, okay? Don't overcomplicate things. Trading is not easy already. Investing is not easy. Every single day, there's a lot of, bad news about this, war news about this, trade war about this, a lot of politics and everything. Yeah, don't make yourself too stressed. Chill a little bit, giant a little bit. Okay, calm your tits down. Dinosaur, are you doing live trading now? Yes, bro. Everything that I'm doing right now, whatever I buy and sell, if you're here, I will let you know my entry and stop loss. And from there, it's up to you. You have to, if you want to take the trade, have to do everything according to your risk. Okay, Joyce, thoughts on QUBT. Okay, this is not on my watch list also. Is this on my watch list? I don't think so. Joyce, the moment I see charts like that, I get scared, Okay, Joyce, if I can tell you what I will do, okay? I will set an alarm, maybe somewhere around here. Okay, let me just shift away the live stream chat. Maybe at about $26.50. I will wait for this QUBT to spike up to $26.53. After that, from there, I will short the market. You look at what it's doing right now. It looks like shorting is more fun though. You see, every single time it spike up to about $25, it hang. Spike up to $26, it hang. Then over here also same thing. Like, but of course this is a joke. Okay, this kind of stock, if you go and short it, can be pretty dangerous because who knows that this thing can suddenly just fire off one day, right? Yeah, of course. Personally, if this instrument I will not trade at all. The only time I will be interested is if this stock okay, it's a little bit difficult for me to show you. Okay, maybe around this view, if we get, you know, something nice going up, pull back, going up, pull back, going up, pull back, the market does something like this, I will be more interested. But over here, right, you can see based on the historical data, it looks more like this: plunge down, pull back, plunge down, pull back, plunge down, pull back, then plunge again. Yeah, it's like the total opposite. So this kind of stock, usually I will try to avoid. Yeah, this is my thoughts. I'm not too sure what your plans is over here, but of course, if you want to let me know your plans, we can definitely share. Is it a creditor investor can trade pre-market? No, step bro. All investors or all traders can trade in the pre-market sessions. Only when, okay, there's this thing I notice a lot of people don't really know, that, okay, out of regular trading hours, right, whatever things that you do, no matter you buy, sell, or even take profits or that, you have to use limit orders, cannot use market orders. Market orders will not be triggered. So you need to use like buy limit, stop limit. Yeah, cannot use market orders. Then your position will be triggered. Okay, switch. Coin looks like can enter now. Coin, just now I did see that he has a little bit of spike up. Coin, okay, let me take a look at Bitcoin. Where's my Bitcoin? Okay, here. Bitcoin, yes, it does looks like it's consolidating in this area. Yeah, for me personally, Bitcoin, I don't have any setups as of right now. There's no confirmation for me. So if I look at MSTR, I think MSTR is actually a better looking chart. The price action from a technical standpoint, it looks more beautiful for a long position rather than coin. Coin right now is a little bit choppy right at the top here. So if me, I would choose MSTR. Step shoes. Step bro, retail can as long as your broker allow. I think all broker allows pre-market trading. Coin trading, okay. Hi, bro, my Mandarin is not very good. Don't know how to read your Chinese username. Coin trading is generally using algo to automate trades. Set up your strategy and let it run. Okay, one dot, thank you so much for the follow. The best part of coin trading is that you can eliminate emotions. Yes, I totally agree. If you can find something that is automated and you're making good profits in the long run, definitely you can eliminate emotions and just use that thing and make all your profits. Yeah, I'm not that smart to you know, like create my own automated system. Yeah, I hope someday maybe, you know, I get to know someone super smart can help me to turn my whole strategy into something automated. I don't mind paying though. Okay, SPY looks like the strength is coming back already. Let's take a look at all our positions. Joyce, previously you bought at $6. Just now the ticker symbol is QUBT, right? You bought at $6. Oh, I think you bought at a good price though. You already have a 100% ROI. thought like quantum computing, like next gen AI. Yes, it's the next gen AI. Yeah, for me, usually, when they are still, the company are still very small, I tend to try to avoid. Because yesterday, I think there was one guy, also he told me about some stocks. Um, what's his name again? I think it's Don't Tell Your Mom, if I remember correctly. He says like stocks like, what WeWork. There's one more company I can't remember already. They go bankrupt shortly after. So stocks that are quite small, the market cap is quite small for a start. I will try to avoid lah. Yeah, but of course, if you want, you can definitely trade them. Because for me, usually I trade all the big names only. Yeah, I'm not looking for, one trade to flip 1,000 ROI or something, but I'm just looking for consistency year after year. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't want to give myself heart attack. I'm also not young anymore though. Yeah, Joyce, I wish you all the best. I hope this can turn into the next Palantir, If it turns into the next Palantir, you're going to make a lot of profit. Yeah, Joyce, I think you have your own style of like, looking at all these instruments, because I also noticed the questions that you ask, stocks that you are looking at is unique, really unique. Yeah, something I normally don't do for myself. Okay, Tesla looks like it's also going. So just now Raymond was asking about Tesla. There was no opportunity for me. Yeah, although I took all the profits, so be it. I still have some other positions, so those can definitely still make me money. Okay, Apple looks like it's going to break out pretty soon. So if you're interested, you can look at Apple for this breakout. All the way to this upper trendline area. So let me go to the 1 hour and show it to you. Yep. To this area, you can decide whether you want to take some partial profits, or even, for me, I will not take partial profits. From here to here, the profit potential is maybe max give you 1:1 only for your risk reward ratio. But of course, what did I press again? Of course, if I were to place a stop loss, maybe right under this low, I will just shift it up to my entry level. After that, I will try to see whether Apple gets another breakout, going up, at least breaking above this high. This is my thoughts for Apple. Let's see what else. Okay, Joyce, yeah, you took profit, leave 20% to run. Yeah, I think it's a good move. Yeah, for me, I seriously, I can't advise you much from that. Okay, my Amazon it has been doing very well for the past few weeks, but right now it's a little bit stuck. So let's see what it does next. Meta also same thing, a little bit similar to Apple that we just saw. So right now it's more like a bull flag. Maybe we will get a breakout soon, going up. What else? Google. I do have positions in Google, and it has been quite a while already. We have been consolidating in this range since 15th of May. Yeah, about 5 days right now. A little bit slow, but of course, most importantly is that Google is not tanking down. Yeah, as long as it keeps consolidate, the potential for upside is definitely there. Guys, you all have any instrument can recommend me that will become the next Palantir? I want to buy though. I want to make even more profits. Yes, bro, definitely. I always look at my risk first, because the only thing that you can account for is your risk. Profit, all that, you don't know where or how the market is going to develop. Yeah, it might give you a lot of profit. It might actually take you out for a stop you out for a loss or something. So the only thing that you can determine is your stop loss. And after once you're in, from there you just wait. It's just a waiting game to see whether you make money or you lose money. Yes, bro, I definitely agree on this part. I'm always looking at my risk first, and then I try to, try to identify area of interest where can I actually take my profit. So minimally, once I get 1:3, I will take the trade. Lesser than 1:3, I will depends on market condition. The market has been going up too good already for the past 3 weeks or so. So right now, these 2 days, there's not much of a momentum. Yeah, even for Palantir, just wait for alarm to trigger. Okay, let me see whether is there any alarm being triggered. Okay, I have one instrument I have to see. Sophie, my alarm got triggered. So what happened to Sophie? Nothing much to worry as of now. I will set another alarm lower because I have position in Sophie, and I'm thinking whether to exit everything or not. Yeah, but as of right now, things are looking very, very good. So Sophie definitely can come back to fill maybe this gap before we get more upside again. The rest, yes, the rest of the alerts are not that important, like Palantir, AMD, Palantir, Amazon, and AMD. Those instruments we have already looked at it. I think there's one guy that recommended me this stock, CLOV. Yeah, this is looking fantastic. Yeah, CLOV is a healthcare stock. They say that it is like a second to UNH. So this is something you can look out for if you want to do like long-term investment or even trading. Yeah, for me, I don't think I have a setup. Yes, no pullback, no setups. Step bro, you can take a look at Grab next PLTR setup when it was trading at next Palantir setup when it was trading at 7. You mean Palantir previously was trading at $7? Is it? So the Grab will become the next Palantir. You think so? Okay, let's take a look at Grab. Wow, bro, this area is okay. Let me start with the weekly chart. Grab looking a bit good, a bit good. Something that technical standpoint definitely looks like there's room for upside because we have a huge impulse. This is the huge impulse coming up. Here, this is the huge impulse coming up. We have already done a 3-wave correction, and right now we have another impulse going up. But of course, to get into Grab at this current level, I think is a little bit risky because we are actually at the trendline resistance and you're breaking out not a bull flag or a small correction or small corrective structure. This is really a huge structure, so definitely under this trend line, I would like to see Grab going sideways for something like this one over here. This is maybe about 27 Sep to 15 October, so about 2 weeks of consolidation. If we do get that under the trend line for Grab, it should be a good buy, provided the fundamentals are strong, there's no fraud news or something dishonest about Grab. That's something you can look out for. I think I need to diversify my my portfolio a bit though. My portfolio looks exactly like the whole Nancy Pelosi, is it her name? She buys all the tech stocks similar to mine. Wow, Disney wasted. I took off way too early. Shit. Are you on X, by the way? You should start tweeting. Definitely will value add to your viewers. No, I'm not on X. Right now, I'm trying to gain more followers, maybe on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't have much hope for it lah. YouTube, I heard the algorithm is not as lenient as like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. So to actually become famous or something is not a really easy thing. But of course, I'll just keep doing this. Then as time goes by, I think your followers or your students, my group members, they will help me to promote. Then from there, I prefer referral lah. If got referral, that will be the best. Yep. And creating content is seriously not easy. Okay, writing the script is easy, but editing the video will kill you. Seriously, will kill you. I spend a lot of time editing a 30-second video. Yeah, I'm not a video editor or anything, so a lot of things I need to go to YouTube, go and learn how to do this and that. Joyce, same. Joyce, you're also looking at Grab, is it? Why is X a good platform for investment? Yeah, bro, I have not followed anyone on social media regarding like trading or investing for a long time right now. So even if with all the courses that I have joined previously, I have already left all the groups. Yep. I feel like it was a noise for me. I don't really like it. Sometimes just a certain news, maybe not a very high impact one, then someone will just send into the group. Then everybody will suddenly get panic at it. Yeah, I was a bit, I think, sick of it. So I just quit the group. I also can't remember what's my mentor name or that already. Yeah, the old trading view, if you traded, I think maybe 10 years ago, the old trading view is very, very different. There's like this, leaderboard, this leaderboard thing. So there are all the top ranking, I think, traders being followed, or maybe they do like very good analysis and people like their charts or their stuff like. Then after they will enter the leaderboard. So I entered like, I think the top 3 of them, I went to attend their course. And so far, it has been quite amazing. I've been using the strategy all along and fine-tuning to my own liking. Joyce, same as you, same as me, too many tech stock. Yes. But sometimes, you got no choice. Most of the big names are all the tech company. Well, of course, you can go into finances. Finance sector is also not bad. Like Visa, if I'm not wrong, Visa is one of the strongest finance stock in the past few weeks. Yeah, you can see over here. So likely this is actually the 7th of April. Yes, 7th of April. Visa already broke the all-time high. It's a really, really strong one. Yeah, Visa the chart is simply amazing, man. This is like one straight line going up without much correction at all. Yeah, the only time that you can really see some big ones are like the 2022 area where the US inflation was really high. This should be COVID, yes. These are all the bigger correction for Visa. Other than that, you don't see a lot. A very strong instrument. I used to trade a little bit of oil stocks, but nowadays it's just way too slow. There's no meat. You get in already, you are just stuck there. And have you seen the news about Michael Burry, where I think he bought a lot of put options though on all the US stocks and China stocks. Have you all seen the news? Michael Burry. Michael Burry, hard to spell. Burry portfolio. Let's, no, this is way too long ago. Hello, Beach Boy, finally you are here. I was just talking about you. I don't see you today though. I miss you. All down. Yes, today is actually slightly negative, but don't worry, this is actually normal. Very, very normal. Definitely needs some sort of pullback, you know. The market is going up strong for about 3 to 4 weeks as of right now already. Okay, Beach Boy, let me just go through this thing first. Yeah, then after I go back to AMD. Yeah, you can see this Michael Burry, the most bearish investor in the whole world. Okay, he always short a lot of things. I have no idea why he does that. You can see, wow, you see, he short Nvidia, put option, Baba, put PDD, put JD, put EL, put TCOM, put Baidu, put. I'm not too sure what he's looking at. I think he's looking for a pullback, is it? Or is he thinking that the market will tank? Is there any reason why he keeps shorting it? Okay, negative outlook on the entire Chinese tech sector. Wow. Yes, bro, today is boring day. Yesterday is also boring. There's no movement at all. Yeah, so I think there's movement, but then after midnight, it was after midnight for us. Yes, Joyce, I also think so. I think he's waiting for this, you know, pullback or something to make some money. Yeah, he's always the most bearish person in the world, the whole world. Okay, you can have pullback, but you know, if the pullback is not a lot, your options also will make a lot, right? Why not wait for the pullback to finish, then you start to buy again? I don't quite understand this point. Yeah, maybe he gets in and out really quickly, but is there any way to see whether, you know, like, how long are all his put options? Is it a short one or is it a long one? Because Michael Burry, this type of person, right, I don't think they will be buying put options for, you know, 1 month or something. Usually I think their stock is at least minimally 6 months and above, to maybe 2 years, 3 years. Yes, bro, being bear at this current market condition is not easy. Definitely not easy. Buying, you will make money, but then the market is just not moving a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. But as long as you have position, just wait, hold for a while. Definitely can make more profits. Like me, myself, if you look below my face, those are all the positions that I'm holding for my own account. Okay, I need to go back to Beach Boy, okay? If not, Beach Boy is not going to visit me, come to my live stream anymore. Okay, I almost forgotten about your AMD. Okay, Beach Boy, I'm actually looking at AMD. So I start with the 4 hours for you lah. 4 hours, okay, we start with the daily lah. This is actually a structure. Okay, if for AMD, we are actually coming to a structure over here. So if you connect this trend line down, this upper trend line, right, you connect down from the March 24 all the way until about October 24, you will get this upper trend line. This is we are somewhere near to the structure area already, and we have already broken out of the, you know, a more minor resistance, and right now we are actually consolidating outside. Yep. And then right now I will drop to 4 hours to show you. 4 hours. Yep. So you can see, Beach Boy, we are basically under the major trendline resistance. we are above the minor trend line resistance, and right now it's doing something like we have an impulse up. This looks like a bull flag. So this bull flag, right, you can just put on this smaller trend line, set an alarm. So if we get a breakout, we can start to buy. But of course, you want the sniper entry, right? Everybody prefers a good entry rather than the breakout trade. But both methods can definitely work. So you do have a FVG around this area, but I'm not too sure whether it will comes into about 111.6 to 109. This is quite a deep retracement. Yeah, it's quite possible. So you can also set another alarm. So I have already talked about this. I myself, I also set an alarm over here about 111.65 or something. Yep, just set an alarm. So if we get triggered over here, one potential area for you to find a long position. Now for me, this is the part that I'm looking for. And if I go down to 1 hour to see whether we can do any refinement or not. Okay, let me just change this box to the black color one. I prefer the black color box. Any refinement over here? Nope, no refinement is needed. Yup, this zone is 111.6 area. Can set the alert to see whether you can touch the zone or not. If you touch this zone, maybe I will add on my position. Just place a stop loss under here, which is about 109. Like picking pennies in front of a trade. Yes, bro. Right now, don't short anything. If you short anything, even for day trading, there's no meat. No meat at all, even if you were to do day trading. I'd rather your day trading, you try to go long. Yeah, Beach Boy, you understood the game plan? Any clarification needed? Beach Boy, are you still in Amazon like me? Oh, you have not seen wait. Okay, good. Amazon can hold for a while. The reason that Amazon is not moving is because of the overall market. It's quite, overbought, overheating. So it actually slows down a little. That's why the overall market is actually not moving a lot. So we have to definitely wait for a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at FinVis. See how, because right now it's 1 hour 15 minutes into market open, and basically the whole performance for today, the one that is moving is PFE, a healthcare stock. PFE, Pfizer is moving. How come? Is there any major news on Pfizer? Yeah, the rest is not moving a lot. It's all slightly negative, some slightly positive. Yeah, let's take a look at Pfizer. Pfizer, the ticker symbol is what? PFE. PFE. Is it moving really a lot? No, not a lot though. But Pfizer, okay, this one, let me go to the monthly chart. Right now I'm on the monthly chart. Is there any major news that I have to take note of? Sign a 6 billion licensing deal for cancer treatment. Okay. Hello, Super Home Dad. Thank you for the like, brother. Pfizer, there's no like headlines about fraud or something, right? Yeah, if don't have this, looks like another stock, you can try to pick the bottom. for a relief rally. Even on the weekly, it has been going down for quite a while already. Then maybe you can buy something for a short bounce or relief rally from here. Let's go down to the daily chart. Daily no opportunity. 4 hours there might be. 4 hours and 1 hours for Pfizer. Yup, if I get a small pullback, Pfizer is something you can look at. Yup, maybe this can go up quite a little bit. Okay, let me check my phone to see whether any more alarm triggered. No alarm triggered, friends. The market is dead. Maybe it will only move after midnight like yesterday. Guys, I'm actually very curious. The 11 of you that are on live stream, are y'all more of a trader or a long-term investor? Do y'all trade more or do y'all buy and hold? Means AMD can go up to 122 and then up all the way. Okay, Beach Boy. AMD, let me see. Okay, AMD is definitely looks like it's coming for a breakout. 122 no issue lah. AMD, yes, correct. Right now, Beach Boy, because if you draw this trend line coming down, right, we are going to have a breakout pretty soon. So you will have like a candle coming out like that. Yeah, so if you have a breakout, maybe you can start to buy. Then your target minimally won't be this 122. You can target way higher now, not 122. Let me give you my target. Let me see where can it potentially go to. Okay, minimally you can target about 133 to 135 area. Should be a pretty conservative take profit area. It should be able to hit. Swing trade and day trade only. Nice. So you're same like me. I do more of swing trading and position trade. Day trade I do them, but I convert all my day trade into swing trade. Yeah, I always day trade those that has the potential to, after maybe the next day it will start to fire off or something like that. Yeah, I don't normally like day trade, like enter right now, then maybe 2 hours or 1 hour later, then I will exit. Yeah, I hardly do that. Once in a while I do, if the market is super erratic or super volatile, it just goes up and down every single day. At that time, that kind of condition, I will just do purely day trade, get in and out on that day itself. Mainly cause I not enough money, have to margin. Bro, I also margin. Even my account is large already, I margin. Margin is a good thing. As long as you control your risk, there's nothing to be afraid of. I can't hold. You can't hold is because of emotions or because of your psychology, or you have not tried holding before. Because personally for me, I have 2 accounts. One of them I use it to mainly do trading. The other one I buy long-term investments. My long-term, okay, a lot of people like to ask, long-term investment, like how long do I hold for? This is something that is a bit, I wouldn't say that is subjective, but you have to look at the fundamental of the stocks, especially if you buy individual stocks for long-term investment. Because if the fundamental change or the company financials is not that good anymore, or there's another competitor overtaking the current company that you are buying, of course you don't hold this stock for like 10 years or there. You have to keep monitoring it also. You need to make sure that it's still the best company, or someday, from the top maybe 5 company, it will become the best company someday. Yeah. And if the company is not doing well, definitely get out of your long-term investment. That is not about whether how long you hold or that. It's about the quality of the company. Cost margin, I wanna have tighter stop loss. Yes, same. My stop loss is usually quite small as well. I don't like to set. BRB. What? Huh? Ayo. Okay, ending soon. Ending soon. Uh, God.